Hi friends, I thought I would try something different today. I'm sitting in my car and I thought I would try to record a raw video about family estrangement. For those of you following me, you know I've put out a few other videos on this subject, and those ones have all been scripted. By scripted, I mean that I've written out an outline, basically, so I wouldn't forget to say things, and to kind of, I'm a real organized person, so I like to have things in order. This one is totally off the cuff, just me and you guys on the camera. I guess what I wanted to say today is that if you think I look confident in my videos, there's a deep pain inside, and some days are harder than others. Some days something triggers it, and some days it just happens. My car is running, so it's making a little noise. If you hear that noise, that's my car, because it's hot here in Florida, so I have the air conditioner on really low. If you've been watching my videos, I want to say thank you. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being respectful. Family estrangement is not an easy subject for me. In fact, the next video I plan on doing is the one where I tell my story of what happened that caused the estrangement between me and my 3 daughters, and I'm having a difficult time getting that going because it is very emotional, so I have to be like in the right headspace to do it, but I am working on that, and hopefully it won't be too long until that comes out. But if I seem confident, it's because I wait till I kind of feel more that way before I do the video. There are other days like today where I don't feel that confident and where I don't feel like I can talk about it without crying. I had posted a meme on my Facebook page a few days ago and said something about my family. It's just something very general, you know. I never call out names or anything. It was just a general statement. And my daughter-in-law, which is my wife's son's wife, she's my family by marriage, but she's not my bio family. But she put a comment under there, and she said something like, well, it's their loss because you have a princess grandbabe who loves you so much. And that just set the tears off because, you know, thank God for that little girl, because I do consider her my family. But then it gets me thinking about my grandchildren that I have lost because of family estrangement, and that's one of the most sensitive things for me. But yeah, I get through day to day. I keep super busy. I've got lots of things going. I have an Etsy shop, and I get Etsy orders, and people are already ordering for Christmas. I cook a lot. My wife and I walk 3 to 4 times a week. We walk a couple miles. I'm a product reviewer. I think I did like 15 reviews just today alone, so you know, that's fun. We finished the 1,000 piece puzzle. So I guess my point is I keep really busy, and that does help keep my mind off of things. And I don't even know why I'm on here. I'm just on here to say that there is a pain in this that never goes away, and I don't really feel sorry for myself, and I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me, but it really sucks. And what's even suckier is that there are so many others of us in the same situation. We weren't bad moms. We weren't bad parents. We made mistakes. We own up for our mistakes. And these adult kids of ours are just rude. They're rude and disrespectful. And we're better than that. We are truly better than that. I was going to try not to cry, but I can't help it. You know, sometimes I laugh. I laugh in some of my videos. Because a lot of it to me seems so totally ridiculous. You know, just the pettiness and the hypocrisy and all that. In addition to the next video that I'm planning, where I tell the story about my 3 estranged daughters, I have lots of other ideas for topics on this subject. Like, you know, what about the grandchildren? What about your will? Do you cut your kids out of your will? Do you try to reconnect? I have a whole list of different subjects. So yeah, I'm just here to make a quick video to tell you how real this is from a lay person. I'm not a professional. There's all kinds of psychologists out there that talk about this and give names to it and use words like narcissists and scapegoating. And yes, I do feel like I'm the scapegoated family member. Whether my family are narcissists, I don't know, but they sure don't have any empathy. A lot of them are gossipers. I guess they just don't care. They don't care about me, that's for sure. You know, I believe in karma. I believe this will come back to them. Maybe not in this lifetime, but it's going to come back to them. It is helpful to know that I'm not alone, and one of the reasons I'm talking about it is so that if you're in this same kind or similar situation as I am, I'd like you to know that you're not alone either. I'm 67 years old, so where do we go from here? Now I concentrate on my other grandbaby, the real one, the one that her mama just told me that loves me so much, and that's helpful. We don't live close to her, but that's okay for now. I have blocked my entire family. Well, the majority of my family. There are a couple stray cousins and such that I haven't. But for the most part, I've blocked everybody, and that has helped because that was a huge, huge trigger on social media to see posts come through my feed about family getting together, everybody sitting there except for me. This estrangement can feel really lonely. It can feel very depressing. There are times when I'm feeling like this where I have to fight the urge to just not crawl under my covers and hide under my covers and just curl up in a ball. I mean, the pain's never going to go away. You know, my youngest daughter made a comment to me before we became fully estranged, how I should just get over it. And she was referring to the estrangement between me and her two older sisters. As a mom, you don't get over it. I mean, come on. These are my children. You don't get over it. I don't like the people they've become. I don't dwell on this on a daily basis, by all means. The tears only come occasionally, like on days like today. But you don't get over it. That's like saying, get over somebody who has died. Have you ever grieved somebody who is still living? I mean, come on. You don't get over it. You learn to live with it. You have no choice. You learn to live with it. You work on yourself. You work on your self-worth. You find support in whichever way that works for you. Some people say, don't talk in public about it. Well, I'm going to talk in public about it because I'm to the place where I feel like maybe I can help people. Maybe I can help you feel like you're not so alone. In turn, I can help myself. And I have a little rebel in me, honestly, because another thing my youngest daughter seemed to have an issue with was me speaking out. Well, not just her. In fact, my whole family has never wanted me to open my mouth. So here you go, family. If any of them ever see this, and at some point somebody will, and then they'll all gossip and run to each other, and here you go, family, I'm talking about you. So it's like, na. So I do have a little bit of that rebel type inside me. It's like, tell me not to speak up. I'm going to speak up. I'm going to be myself. I found my voice. I'm going to use my voice. What? I don't have anything to lose with you. Speaking to any of my family who would ever happen to see this, I don't have anything to lose. I've already lost whatever it was that you were, right? I don't have it anymore. I'm not, you've already all proven to me how you feel. I don't have any hope for any reconciliation, and in fact, I'm not even so sure I would want it, because hell, I don't want any disrespectful people in my life. I don't need that. I'm tired. That's another thing. This makes me really, really tired, mentally tired, to the point where my eyes will hurt, and I'm physically tired, and I'm ready to go to bed for the night early, because it makes me tired. Another thing it does is it gives me stomach pains. The subject will come up and I'll just feel immediate jab of pain in my stomach, like physically manifest. I think my whole reason for this video is just to show that it's not just about my story, and it's not just about the whys and how I cope and stuff, and feeling all okay about it, but that there are days like this where I don't feel okay about it. And now I'm just going to take a deep breath. I'm going to go inside, and I am going to find me something to do. Maybe I do watch other YouTube channels, but I'm going to watch something uplifting, get my mind off of things, and then I'm going to make dinner and enjoy my evening. So, anyway, I hope you're all doing well today. Take care, and thank you for listening.